High in the bright green folds of Mount Elgon, where mist clings to ancient trees and the earth breathes life, River Manafwa begins as a timid trickle. Here, in a sacred Beduda district forests, the river is born from rain and spring. Its waters cold and clear, cascading over rocks like a melody, as it takes on its long life journey downhill, feeding life into communities across Bududa, Manafwa, Mbale and Butaleja before merging with River Mpologoma in Namutumba districts as it feeds into Lake Choga. The river faces threats of extinction. What was once a reliable source of water and nourishment for thousands is now in danger as deforestation, pollution and unregulated human activities threaten its very existence. Experts, environmentalists and government officials are raising the alarm, warning that if urgent measures are not taken, the river's deadline could have devastating consequences for both people and the economy. Manafwa River meanders its way through the verdant countryside, enriching the land with life-giving waters. The river's course through the district encompasses a diverse ecosystem, fostering rich biodiversity and sustaining agriculture activities along its banks. The river provides a source of sustenance and livelihood for the local communities and plays a significant role in shaping the nature and cultural heritage of the area. The Manafwa River also holds cultural and historical significance for the communities inhabiting its vicinity. Beyond its practical and cultural importance, the Manafwa River offers scenic beauty, drawing visitors and nature enthusiasts to its tranquil shores. The site of the river, flanked by lush greenery and diverse flora, showcases the inherent splendor of the natural environment, making it a valuable asset for ecotourism and recreation.
Traditionally, when we grew up, we knew nobody cultivated near the banks of that river, and we had shallow places where water could be stored. Even during dry season, you'll find very clean water there. And as younger people, we used to swim from there, because I remember we only had a place like the Mari High School, which has a swimming pool. Not all of us could access it, so we only had swimming there, but mostly to get water from that place.
However, like many water bodies around the world, the Manafwa River faces challenges related to environmental conservation and sustainable management. Issues such as water pollution, deforestation, and habitat degradation demand concerted efforts to ensure the long-term health and viability of the river ecosystem.
People started cultivating around there. When it rains, now water collects soil and now puts in those shallow places, and now the river has no water to be stored. Whenever there is a dry season, since the water is in a flat ground, it dries up easily. That's why you find that we can't get clean water, we can't get even enough water. Those who stay in towns know that there is rationing of water in Mbale as a city. Now, we are coming up to remind the community around there so that we can plant elephant grass, the bamboos, and some trees around, so that even if when you are cultivating, try to cultivate very close, at least leave some feet, like 10 feet from the river, so that now we can regain the glory of that river, because we know that we need now water more than even before, since the population has increased.
Maximo Twinomuhanji, the principal hydrologist and team leader of the Choga Water Management Zone, notes that River Manafwa is facing severe degradation, endangering both the river's sustainability and the livelihoods of communities that rely on it.
We have been having problems already. In 2022, when it rained so heavily in the Mount Elgon here, we had flash floods killing our people. In the city here, about 30 people lost their lives, but we have so much property that was damaged. Cars were buried under the bridges. So this tells you that the problems we are facing in our watersheds and our catchments are real. And if we don't work on them, then we can continue having problems. Last year you had landslides in Uramburi. Bududa always has landslides. So it means that we have to wake up, restore our catchments. For instance, when it rains, people in Butareja face floods. But the water comes from Namisindu and Bududa. So if you are to solve the floods in Butareja, the people of Butareja have to work with the people from Namisindu and Bududa in a catchment-based way to ensure that when it rains in the hills, water does not come down so quickly and cause floods in Butareja. But also, if that continues to happen, people in Namisindu continue losing their livelihood through soil erosion, and that's very dangerous. So if we don't address these challenges in the next 5 years, the effects of climate change will continue getting worse. Landslides will increase, floods in the low-lying areas will increase, but also shifting from drought, from one extreme of drought to an extreme of floods, landslides, and all of these point us to the importance of managing our watersheds like River Manafwa.
In a bid to save this vital waterway, the Ministry of Water and Environment has launched the Save River Manafwa campaign during the Uganda Water and Environment Week. Moses Kipsiro, a retired Commonwealth Games gold medalist, while flagging off the campaign's run, expressed deep concern over the environmental degradation in Mount Elgon region, warning that the region could face severe consequences if urgent action is not taken.
We have a danger in few years to come if we don't come up, we don't team up to advocate for this. Because me myself, I come from Bukwa, but when I'm passing, like I'm coming from Bukwa to Kapchorwa, I see there is a lot of danger because now we are doing irrigation. And irrigation, you find at the downer side don't get water during dry season. What does that tell us? We need to come up with a strategy of planting trees along our river banks in Elgon region.
The Save River Manafwa Marathon is expected to ignite stronger conservation efforts in the region as stakeholders work towards resolving the damage caused by encroachment, deforestation, and climate change.
When landslides happen in Bududa, they all come up to Manafwa River, that most of our people's lives are being lost. But as the Minister of Water and Environment, we want to appreciate for this initiative, that when we plant bamboos around the River Manafwa and more trees, we can be able to conserve the river from being eroded, like having soil erosion cutting across, and even losing people's lives. We are conserving it for the future. Remember, it is serving most of the districts amidst, because even in pipe water, the grafted flow schemes are being constructed under River Manafwa that is serving the entire district and the city. That's why we are looking at that and we are in support.
The story of River Manafwa is a testament to the power of resilience and human spirit. Joining hands to protect this precious resource will ensure its survival for generations to come. New Vision TV. Stream smart, stream New Vision.